I did a video yesterday about just Roman things, and one of the jokes was, slaves taking all the work. So I'm just going to expand on that. So let's look at the late Republican era. See, Rome as a state was heavily dependent on farming. However, at this point, the patrician class, the rich people, had started buying up all the land. And because Rome was a military state, all these plebeian farmers also had to do their military service. Now, if you died in your military service and you had no one else to inherit the land, your land could be bought out by the patrician class. The plebs were already making less money. So what do to make ends meet? They join the legion. They continue military service. They go on campaign. They take military spoils. And they heavily relied on those spoils because God knows the legion didn't pay you much, or they paid you late. Your plunder could be gold and jewels, maybe, but more likely it was going to be you're taking slaves. The only way you could hope to turn a profit is by selling these slaves back in Rome. However, you might have spotted the tiny little problem that the only people who could afford to buy these slaves were the patrician class, the rich people. So the patricians not only had the majority of the land, they now had a huge amount of free labor to work that land, meaning that they got monstrously richer while the working class got screwed. I mean, history don't always repeat itself, but sometimes it really rhymes.